You already know what time it is. It's your boy, King Heru. This is the Get Righteous podcast with your boy, King Espizito. Lock in. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, we got the Wakanda joining today. We fully, we fully locked in. Let's get it. Feeling wavy, feeling nice. About to bring y'all the spice. If you dig what I'm digging.
Yeah.
Yo,
What it do? What it is?
good, my boy.
Hey, shit.
You know this shit. You know this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Let me see. Let me see.
Bang, bang,
Oh,
bang.
okay, makes it perfect. Makes it perfect.
There it goes.
It's my bad, my peoples. Peoples is hitting me. I'm trying to let them know we live. We in. Jump
Right.
on. Yeah, live and direct. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We good? Oh,
Yeah.
in here.
Hey, you coming in good. You're coming in good.
Okay.
Evening. What's goody? What's goody?
What's this order? What's good, fam? We got to get up, bro. What's goody? What's goody? I almost faded out on y'all. I had to jump in the shower. I've been hitting them sets,
There you go.
getting busy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Act right, you know.
Uh-huh. Let a
Um.
couple rounds go in the ring.
Oh shit, it's coming. It's coming. I don't want to. I ain't going. Some posters coming soon. Y'all just gotta
Uh-huh.
stay tuned. What's good, man? Get up with your boy, man. Get up with your boy.
Or you know, just like riding
Or
the mother. Like
something.
you come to expect these things after a while.
Right.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
100. That's 100. How you been? I just seen Pop Solo. I seen him at the store earlier.
Or yeah, I know he was out there
Yeah, I
moving.
seen him surfing through. I seen him surfing through. I was looking for the biscuits. They ain't had a biscuit. I was like, man, what the fuck? You know he was like, laughing. What the fuck going on?
Got no biscuits, Bean?
No biscuits? You know he was in there dying. I said, come on, man.
Right.
And be like, okay, I got everything in here but biscuits. Come on, B.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's definitely do it, bro. All you gotta do is hit me. I'm gonna send you the number and set the date. You know that's nothing. And have Big Bro and them ride with us.
It's fucking
For the
limited quantity right.
because this Lotto 41 would knock your bean brock off.
Go. Getting them right, getting them ready.
It's crazy. It's crazy out here.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing the chat? How y'all doing, family? How was y'all
Or
weekend? Y'all ready for Monday?
Monday.
I remember.
Hey, yo, that shit came on the other day. I said, nah. I remember.
Yeah. Yo. That's my shit still. I wait all the way through the whole movie. I'm cracking up, but I waited all the way to the end just for that one part. We waiting for that 5 seconds.
Haley. Lord have mercy. I think that's one of the movies you never expected old boy to make Stifler from American Pie. Like, what,
Right.
man,
And
what you doing? What you doing?
facts. Even though like he should have just kept up with it a little bit more, but he's still good. But like you said, even though it still fit him too. So like you said, like you still get your laughs and get right, but it was a good movie. Like the action and all that overall, like you said, he was out there getting trying to put his little 1-2s together.
Hell,
I was crazy, I was dying.
sick. Sick, sick, sick. Nigga was rusted, boy. Rusted and dusted.
That's my boy. Yeah, word. My boy Pastor Jules off. They spit that camera around. I was like, oh, shrivel my man up. One thing he do though, he remember. His ass went to 100, 200 years old. He still remembers.
Word.
All right, before we get busy, matter of fact, go ahead. We can bring him in. And
Word.
everybody had any questions? Y'all got any questions in the
Yes.
chat?
Episode 53.
I can drop them right now.
Episode 53. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is the Get Righteous Podcast. You already know. Up top, that is your man King Heru. Will you see? I am your man Zito.
Today.
As always, every episode is brought to you by that Blazing That Medicals 420 LLC, as well as BC Marketing LLC, for all of your customary needs, whether that be trucker hats, fitted hats, snapbacks, dad hats, scully beanies, broccoli. You see
Right.
the gentleman up top, and he will take great care of you for all of your marketing needs. Whether that be social media marketing, email marketing, logos, flyers, the whole entire spectrum, you come see me, I will take great care of you. We also run advertisements with the podcast. We run 15, 30, and 45-second advertisements where you can showcase and promote your brand, your side hustle, your business, whatever the case may be. You will gain exposure to all of our streaming platforms, which include all the majors, and now, of course, includes Power 109. So, if you would like to discuss pricing, you make sure you DM one of us, and we will take great care of you.
Facts. And matter of fact, before we start,
Yeah.
I'll definitely let him know and send him a message to check the episode out. I'm probably sure he probably listened to it on YouTube or one of the other joints.
Right.
I'm gonna give my boy Obi Beats from the Mo, shooting them tracks over to your boy, and I'm about to work on something special from scratch. So definitely you get that official shout out, Obi Beats from the Mo. Check him out on Facebook, and then I'm sure he got all the links for you to link up, fire tracks, and I'm pretty sure as any producer that work with you from scratch, I'll go link in with the hometown homie and get right. Now let's get it.
Absolutely. My guy. Rest in peace, Bill Russell. Goddamn, man. Fuck.
Oh, that's why they was posting Bill. I didn't know. I seen a couple. I seen a few posts. Yeah. Rest in peace to legend, the great. Y'all know we gotta show and give our respects. So man, wow. Okay, next episode we got some. We're gonna take it to the to the sports in the sports industry. It's been a minute.
Absolutely.
We'll up and coming in effect.
We got plenty to talk about. But
Yes.
the reason why we are here this evening,
All right, let's get it.
relationships, and relationships.
Word.
Transparency. These words, these things.
Yeah.
How transparent are you in your relationship?
Yeah, kick it off. I'm gonna let you lead into the one, two.
You, or don't you keep it real, or do you keep it real enough? Where does the truth lie? Are there lies within the truth? These things that we always ponder. But more importantly, I know where we wanted to coast this evening was keeping it real from the gate. From the jibbity jump.
Facts.
So, from the rip, from the inception of
Did you what?
Of said relationship.
What you mean, Jan?
I'm invisible.
Go ahead, Zito, keep it going.
Hey, yo. I was reading the comments.
You was reading it too?
Right. All right, but
yeah. We'll be in the comments too. I would be mixing it with you. I would be mixing it with the comments while you take it. Go ahead, take it.
Right. Gotcha. All right. So, in terms of the inception of any relationship, you know, how real are you keeping it? How much are you laying out there? How much are you putting yourself out there? Are you putting your true self out there? Are you putting half truths? Are you putting out there what works or what is? Most importantly, what isn't? So I kick this up to you, sir. Um, from the beginning of any, you can use your personal relationship, whatever the case may be. If not, you don't have to. You know, already know the shit.
On today, yeah, today I'm going off just real shit, like real shit, real life shit. So we're gonna kick it to the people. I ain't even a whole 1,000%. Like, so right now we going straight from the gate. If you didn't know, well, now y'all do know. After an 18-year relationship, right now I am single, full moving, single. So yeah, we going 1,000% on everything, and y'all know we keep it real. So yeah, so we gonna talk about it, and now officially, I can talk about it from from that point. As of now, if I was to choose, or if I'm talking to somebody, we can take it there. So yeah, what was the where we going with it, Zito?
Oh man, out the gate, what are we doing? You know, uh,
Um,
what exactly are we putting in the middle when it comes to breaking the ice in said relationship? Um, you know, like how real are we keeping it? How much are we giving the opposite person?
shit. I mean, definitely at this point to talk to me, you better be 100 from the gate. Like what I'm saying, because if I choose, if I'm talking to somebody, or if it is going to be that. Right now, I'm in a free space.
Right?
But yeah, it's 100 from the gate. Now I'm not giving my heart and all that 100 from the gate because we gonna earn it, we gonna build that. But depending on let me say it, female and male wise, I mean, once you start talking to somebody, y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? So somewhere in the beginning stages, as we said in previous episodes, that I don't care what type of date it is, if it's a movie date, dinner date, whatever type of date y'all go on, you know what I mean, or whatever y'all decide, the talk this talk is now. What we saying right now, what me and Zito saying now, like what's the groundwork? What's the beginning? What's the in between? How we doing this? How we talking? Like what we trying to build on? Are we building on something? Are we just talking to see what it is, vibing? You know what I'm saying? Am I just your what I'm saying, your vibe, someone you could get up and, go out with this and the third and vibe. Like at this point in now I'm sitting back and I'm just watching and looking from the outside and of not being in a relationship. Relationships is wild. And even trying to be out here and getting into this dating and all that shit is wild too. So you really got to be 100. You got to be 100 from the gate. You know what I mean?
Right.
As like I said, strictly now with I'm not in the field, but like I said, in my free space, single space, like to talk and to think that we're gonna mingle. We're gonna be 100 from the gate. We're gonna have that official, that talk. It don't gotta be everything. It don't have to be what we gonna do. We gonna get rings and get married, but we gonna lay some base down so that we know what we, what I mean, where we at.
Hmm. Okay. See, for me, it's always been about you know we all go through that feeling out process, and we don't know, like you said, to your point, how much exactly we gonna dump off in the beginning, because we all got our bullshit with us, we all got our past traumas, we all got our insecurities, and all of these things. But to me, once you make that decision, like yo, I could actually see us build something. Once you make that connection with that person, that's when you got to start taking shit off the back burner and bringing it to the front burner. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's better. It's better to bring it. I mean, you can. It depends on the person how much they can handle and how much they can handle, because who knows what the fuck your trauma is? Who knows what your stuff is like? You know what I mean?
Right.
But in increments and all of these things, as long as you get to the point where you dumping all your shit, you feel me, and you don't got no skeletons left in the closet, no bodies buried nowhere, whatever the case. Like you gotta get it to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. Facts.
But
Okay. I feel you, Jazz, on that. I feel you on that. And um, I think now too, as I'm saying, and as we both saying too, like going off what Jazz said. I mean, I'm on the outside in now, so I'm looking and it's like it's on both ways. Like I can see the BS from the ladies. I can see the BS from the dudes. Like you know what I mean. Everybody trying to
right,
level too much. You know what I'm saying? Leveling it out, but not being just authentic. Be authentic. Be yourself. Let's like you said, let's vibe out. Let's feel each other out. Let's see what's what, so that when we do get to about that second, third, and fourth, whatever, however it's going, you know what I'm saying? You can start laying down like, okay, like I'm feeling this, you know what I mean, or I'm feeling that, or you know what I mean. What you think about this? What you think about that? Because you got to be there, like you know what I'm saying. And this keep it 100, so you just know where you at. You know what I mean? We everybody going through shit, so to have uh, more stress on, especially with a partner and things like that, when that's supposed to be your build, no matter what type of, like I said, partnership it is. It could be a good ass friendship, or just chill or get together or whatever, real relationship, married or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That piece got to be always be the strength. You know what I'm saying? That constant fight, constant bullshit, constant niggas going into the street,
right.
out of here. You know what I mean? Both of y'all, trust me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, be
I
100.
mean,
You
but
know,
just reading back on that comment, it's not really about like I obviously I understand you as a woman you talk about men, okay, but that shit goes both ways. It's a two-way street because we can't just sit here and man bash and be like, oh, men put on this mask and da, 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 da. When females do that shit just as good, if not a little bit better,
mm-hmm.
literally, because we can peel back the eyelashes, we can pull the lace fronts and tracks out and all of these things and take off the lip gloss and the wonder bras and the butt pads. You understand? Like, so that really goes both ways.
Right.
It's not just about the men, but I do understand your point and where you're coming from. Because at the end of the day, um, when we're talking about being transparency, folks don't know how to handle truth sometimes. So then you have to make the decision like, can I really unload this? Or do I, you understand? Like, do I really put this out there for them to take it? Because if they do, then they might be turned off. This could be some shit that they don't fuck with. Then you run that risk.
Lo, what's good, Lom? The
Good,
real
baby.
exactly what you just said too. I'm going off Zito too. I'm going off what your what your
Right.
wifey. That's facts. That's facts. Cause trust me, I just was there. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we're going too much into what I mean details, but definitely, you know what I'm saying. Definitely.
I've definitely heard
Big.
emotional IQ, and we associate that with emotional
How you doing?
intelligence. And we know that everybody is not emotionally intelligent. But when you speak on things like emotional intelligence, you also have to remember that that requires people to be emotionally available. And they're nine times out of, not even nine times, I'll give you six times out of 10, there are people who are not, pardon me, emotionally available, meaning they don't have it within them to give to you. So this is when you gotta really take that shit in, like, God damn, it's cold, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's what I did. That's what I
woo,
used to.
that's a cold motherfucker, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta meditate on like, yo, do I really want this? You know, because emotional intelligence goes a very, 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 very long way. being emotionally available for your partner goes a very, very, very long way. Because if you lack either, but more so emotional availability, if you're not able to empathize and you're not able to sympathize, because everybody doesn't have empathy, but people may have sympathy and vice versa. How are you going to help your partner cope with trauma?
Right.
Whether that be y'all's trauma, past trauma, you feel me?
Right, and I think that's where it comes into, right? I think that's like one of the like the big fact, like you know what I mean, like a big point that you just made. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna help that person transition? You know what I'm saying? That's where you know um, definitely being reasonable and being able to take in, you know what I mean, the dark side of your partner. Like you know what I'm saying? We all got our light and bright
Good.
and good side.
And,
You know
and
what I'm saying? So that's facts.
yeah, man, it's rough, and for the fellas, like, oh man, you know, from the time where we start walking and talking, we're shown to show no emotion. Men don't cry. Men don't get emotional like that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what you doing? What you doing on the ground? You better rub some dirt in that shit and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, fact.
So, and then we take that shit into our relationships. And that's where you start wreaking havoc, causing damage and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck shit up. Yeah, you know that way. You know what I mean with that shit because, like you said, we don't get taught how to be able to be that. I mean, we learn. Some of us do, not right away. Not everybody, not all of us is all fucked up with it. But you know what I mean. You got to get taught how to be somebody's comfort and you know what I mean. Let that person be able to spill that side without. You know what I mean? Like you said, us as males, like, oh, I toughen up, well, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like,
Straighten up.
get
Chin
back
up,
right back and
chest out.
yeah, right. Even though we gonna say toughen up, but you gotta be able to rub the booty a little bit and let it lay back on the shoulder and chill. Sometimes we be wilding.
Right.
You just be going in. So yeah, nah, it's crazy. But hey,
Word. I could dig that. It's a
yeah, that's
thing.
one because nigga, I was there. You know what I'm saying? So I was there, and that's official. Like official. It was either you know what I mean. He was on his way to give us a smile and you know what I mean, or be a straight serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of what Lam said, his pops, you know what I mean? Because I know him, of course, like, you know what I'm saying, all my damn life. So,
Word.
his dad, so he knew us before, when we was goddamn babies. So,
Right. Right.
but yeah, and that's right. And that's just straight, prime example. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's facts. Because I'm not going to say I haven't seen I've never seen the in between into what he just said. And that's his dad. I've never seen the in between. It was either this or that, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if his day was
Right.
good, get that. All right, you know what I mean? You were good. Other than that, it's straight. Hey, make sure your shit is on point. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's facts. So a lot of us,
Right.
on that, like I said, back
Yeah.
on that cycle. That cycle.
Dated to me. Man. Jazzy. All men are not like that. Just gonna keep it a buck with you. All men are not like that. All of us go through our own shit. You know. All of us have our relationships. Um, you know that build us up into the men that we become. You understand? Um, some people take certain things. Some people take their traumas and make them louder than their securities instead of insecurities. You feel me? That's one thing that us men do. We tend to shy away from our shortcomings and we put our solid shit in the front.
Yeah.
Um, And it takes a lot for somebody to break that shit down because, like I said, that shit it's hardwired into us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Um, what else? Word. Virgo Tastic at the same time. What is going on with them to be so emotionally empty? You never know. You know, and this is the point. Like, how real are you keeping it from the gate when you start your relationships? What are you speaking on said traumas? Are you bringing them to the forefront so you are completely transparent with the person you're getting into the relationship with? Or are you putting shit on the back burner? Are you leaving this story out? Are you leaving this instant out? Are you know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody's different.
Right. Facts. That's right, Lon. 100. Yeah. You become so, I gotta be, so tough and so that you forget to let that other side out. You know what I mean? Well, not even forget. You haven't learned how to let that side out. And that can, what I mean, definitely cause, you know, some mishaps in relationships. And don't just gotta be the, what you call it. It just don't have to be the relationship you're and the lady. It could just be a life period, friends and all. Like you know what I'm saying. So like, well, you
Right?
might need to come talk to you and holler at you, and you know what I mean. Definitely as your man, so you really like man, you better get your you know what I mean. Get the fuck up and stand up. So you know what I mean. You still really can't fully be there for him because you so stuck on the part of like you said, like motherfucker, we men. Ain't no goddamn, you know what I mean, bending down, like you know what I'm saying. So it can that can rattle different things in life. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, J Ray.
Absolutely. Them tears aren't a weakness, Lime, at all, bro. Like, you human. You understand? Like, you gotta let that pain out. However you decide to let that out. That don't make you weak. That don't make you any less solid. That don't make you any less of a man. Let
Right,
that flow. You know. Sometimes people tend to use your past traumas against you. That's 100. That's a big fact. But that's knowing who you dealing with in the beginning of the relationship. Mass manipulators, they're everywhere. You know, there's people who get into relationships or situationships for the wrong reason, or not even for the wrong reason, but for come up season, cuffing season, to get something out of the person, whatever the case may be. And as soon as your trauma is loud enough to the point where they can use it against you, they do that. That's somebody who's not there for you, in my opinion.
right.
You know what I mean? To use a trauma against somebody, that's some foul shit. But
Yeah,
people 100% use your faults, use your mistakes, use your traumas against you, especially when you're not stepping in tow with what they want you to be.
right. That's 100. That's 100. You got any what time of time? What we at on the time? You got
Uh,
any out there?
yeah.
Different. Let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, word. And exactly. That's why, like you said, that's why with us, we got to allow them to be who they are, experience
right.
life, experience the emotions, learn how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Break it down. Why you able to cry? Why you not able to cry? Like you know what I'm saying? Well, not able to cry, but why you cry, and why how you pick yourself up and toughen up and move on to the
Word. AJ was good, my guy.
so,
Shout out to ESO. All up and down on the Food Network did they thing.
oh okay yeah Dre
Thing.
thing. That's what's up. It was on the
Yep.
Food Network. That's who was on the Food Network. I heard that.
Yes, yes.
So congratulations for
Shout
him.
out to y'all. Super proud of y'all. Y'all know the shit.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man,
But was goody.
it's crazy to keep on doing these things, and this is why we preach the transparency. Like how, like what are you putting in the middle? You know, you always gotta, you can't be like, you can't play the victim in your relationship when you yourself weren't transparent enough to put all of your bullshit in the middle.
Right.
You feel me?
That's 100.
It's
Lunch.
It's crazy.
Oh, past that.
And it literally leads to toxicity and all of these crazy ass relationships and situationships. Are we clear on the situationship versus the relationship? Are we clear on these things?
All right, y'all heard facts. Facts.
Because they are very different things. You feel me? Like one is, you know, all giving, all loving and encompassing and all of these things. The other is literally based in situations. You jump from one situation to the next.
Facts. Facts.
Gotta know.
Good, my boy.
B was good. So what else did you have to add to this? Because I know this one was
Um.
weighing on you.
Nah, you know how we do. You know we lay shit out. So I mean, if it's anything anymore, y'all know how we do. Chat was good. Somebody need to say something. So we got questions. We ain't have no questions. Nobody had no questions over the weekend. Uh,
Not not down. We didn't have any questions for this one. I didn't even like send out anything for people to respond to. Um, but you know, we here. You can send live requests. If you'd like to, you know, discuss these things any further. Whether you got some trauma you want to get off your chest, whether you want to, you know,
Word.
lay some shit bare, speak your truth, speak it to power. You need some shit bounced off of some sounding boards. Go ahead and send that request, and we can
5 minutes.
chat.
What we have a time? Think about
Huh?
5. Where we at timing? Because I got no thing around.
We at 8:40.
Oh, yeah, we good. Y'all got 10 minutes to come on in. Any questions? Anything y'all want to bring up? Anything new? Anything out there? It don't got to be this concept right now. Last 10
I
minutes.
don't know what you have for
Somebody,
lunch,
someone, that's
Bean.
okay. Yeah, you got to get the lunch right.
I don't know. I don't know what you having for lunch. What you
Uh,
having for lunch?
Mom, who else? Hey, B, what's good? What's going on out there? What's going on out there in the
Word,
garden?
what's good with you, Bean?
Meanwhile, Michigan, what's going on? What's going on?
How's everything looking?
Right, facts.
Straight
Well,
jump mode
that's
now.
good with you. How you doing?
I will pose this. This is totally off topic. I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and like I said, it's totally off the topic of what we was talking about. Um, they said to me, and this could actually tie into when we bring the beat back next week. They said to me, "Hey yo, how do you feel about Barry Bonds?" I was like, "What you mean? Do you feel he belongs in the Hall of Fame?" I said, "Absolutely." But what about the steroids and all that shit? Bah, 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 bah. Like, all right. So I broke it down like this. That man, Barry Bonds, right? He had a Hall of Fame career before any of the juice.
Yeah,
That man was a menace.
I'm saying ain't that the main? That's the main. I want to say that's like the main thing. Like the juice was after, like
Exactly.
he really after, like it ain't like he wasn't even on that shit or fucking with that shit doing like damn near the whole 75% of when he was doing this thing. So yeah, like you said, like that shit don't matter. I mean, depending on what time it started to whatever period, yeah, that's a different situation. But any time prior to that, long and y'all don't got no official records or no official testing of all the blood tests and all the shit y'all took in him, of him not having that in his system, then yeah, that shit is a day. That conversation is like you said, right?
Or
Can't
like,
take can't take nothing away from that. Like you know what I'm saying?
oh, like,
So
the shit is like
yeah,
anybody who swung that bat, anybody who played baseball knows
but Kittle chilled
you
out.
taking the juice. That ain't got shit to do with your iron hand coordination. That ain't got shit to do with your approach, how sweet your swing is, knowing the science of power to bat, you know, from bat to ball, the whole shit. Like, and like I said, he had a Hall of Fame career before that shit. He had Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire going on their shit, and then he started because they allowed it because of all the attention
I
league.
So yeah, exactly. That shit was starting to build up. All them home runs getting hit, they going back to back. It was four motherfuckers that was looking like the baseball game
Right.
that played bubble gum. Every
Right.
little shrimps and shit. They hit 90 home runs. Like, come on, dude. I was watching someone shit. John Sally he said, "Give it so." Oh, it's called. But see, that's the thing too. Like, see, my thing is like, see, yeah, you fucked up because you are a Hall of Famer. Your career was already, you know what I mean. But certain people get to that point to where, like I said, that shit is like you feel like it's all the way over. Not just your career is over, but his life is over. So they trying to hold on as long as they can to keep going and keep going. You know what I mean? Like Tom,
Exactly. Exactly. You give a trash look at the juice, he gonna go down harder. He gonna go down swinging harder. That's it.
right,
The talent still got to be there. You cannot deny the talent of Barry Bonds. If you
right,
do, you're just a fucking hater. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
factos, factos.
Come on, man. It's
Hey,
like everybody when you start busting down running backs and shit like that. Everybody got their little caveats as to
exactly.
why Emmitt Smith ain't the man.
Like imagine like how many players. Just imagine like us growing up, right? Pop Warner, middle school, traveling, and then boom, we get into high school. So how many players think now? Oh
Right.
yeah, is in. I'm in here, but yeah, and bulk up and still be the same. You know what I mean? Video playing like Lon said, like ain't nothing changed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's all in. You know what I mean? It's all in you. Stay true to you. You know what I mean? So then later you ain't got to worry about none of the dumb things. Anything else?
That's it. That's it, man.
For the night. That's it for the night.
That's it, man.
Man,
Just
Jack, I'm
do
about
my.
to come on your back.
Hey, I knew you was gonna say something.
About to come find him.
See. This is the bullshit.
Unless he did something. Hold up. Unless he did something. What happened, Jack? What happened out there?
He ain't do shit. What you mean? He a
Dark.
49ers fan. That's why.
I don't know. They was using them motherfuckers was just they was just those was different players. These cats now that was some different years right there. That whole 7, 8 years was that was some different shit right there. Those was different. Do you know what I mean? There's some different beings
That's
out there.
fact, mom. That's
Hold up before we close out because I'm about to go jump on Jab's back. Unless
West Mars too.
he did something crazy out there.
Not only did they like fucking chop blocking, them boys was definitely juicing.
Oh, you fucker!
Exactly.
I'm gonna
That's
jump,
why I ain't paying no fucking mind.
jump on his goddamn back the next time so he ain't gonna see me. No,
See
right
that
on.
boy got his deal though. Eh? As he should.
Oh, they told y'all. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure like you saying, but still, like you know what I mean. And them times too, like some of them motherfuckers, like you know, shit, I'm pretty sure. Shit, some of the motherfuckers we was with was juicing. Shit, you think we was on this non-fully athletic motherfuckers out there, and nobody
You know
was a
how
positive
big them West Mars boys was?
playing with at the high school. Motherfuckers look like they was already in the NFL on the line, modding them running through that shit, 7, 6, 8 people.
That's a fact. It is about time.
Yeah, oh, that's facts. Through the little one too, so he found out. But word, 100. Well, it's about to be that time anyway. Like we said, next week
Yeah,
we'll
it's coming.
get in sports talk, sports cast, NFL coming back, your team, spring training, all that crazy stuff. Bill
All of
Russell,
the game next week.
the trades, facts. All what you think was coming up this year.
Them
With
old
my boy chefing everybody up like I told you he gonna keep stirring the pot. You know what I mean? We gonna talk about it.
uh-huh.
But thanks for y'all for coming through. Y'all already know it is. Definitely a nice one, powerful one tonight. We got to build on something sweet. We love y'all. This is the Get Righteous Podcast. Is your boy King Zito and your boy King Heru Uzi. You already know. Lam in the fam. We're coming through. Man, shout outs to Big Bud, shout outs to Bully the Bully, as I said, my boy for
A
sure.
couple, yes, sir. Bully the Boy entering the
Give it
joint.
out to y'all.
I
Make sure
like it.
you lock into the episodes all across all platforms. About to get this saved up so Zito can do what he got to do, and we can get this to the people. Peace, y'all's love always. You already know.